Ireland has been slow to develop its offshore wind resource, which is quite significant because partly due to the recession from 2008 until 2016 really slowed down the expected demand growth for electricity in Ireland. Since then now we've seen a huge increase in the expected forecast demand and we've got to a point where our renewable targets are increasing and we're running out of space in terms of onshore wind. So the next key technology that can really be used at scale to meet our growing renewables targets is offshore wind. So I think over the next number of years you'll start to see the first rollout of the first commercial scale projects in Ireland. These will be 100 megawatt, several hundred megawatt scale, and I think the overall target to 2030 is likely to be in the region of 3,000 to 3,500 megawatts. I suppose a big barrier to entry is you need to make sure that the three key pillars are there, so that the consenting regime is robust. As well, in terms of consenting, these are new technologies, they're large projects, first of their kind in a new jurisdiction, so there may be opposition to them. So I think the onus is on developers to make sure that proper consultation is undertaken with local stakeholders and that the proper studies are undertaken and done in an open manner. Following that, projects will need to choose their sites carefully in terms of environmental designations, but also in terms of access to grid. And of course, the final piece of the puzzle then will be the auction system, which is due to be introduced in Ireland, this new RES scheme, which is due to be introduced in the next months. And that scheme should be quite similar to the CFD regime in the UK. And projects will have to be competitive because it will be a competitive market. So we're looking at expanding our, Parkwind are looking at expanding our presence throughout Europe. Poland is Belgium is our home market. There's new opportunities arising there, opportunities next door in France and across the rest of Europe. Europe is still the key market, but we will be looking further afield. Southeast Asia, US, all the usual places are also growing markets for offshore wind, and of course we're taking a look at all of these places.